Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful now channel. As always, this time I have appeared with a mysterious soap opera, so don't delay, like and subscribe now and stay tuned. As a mother-daughter argument breaks out, does Hope leave Brooke's property? Will Hope Logan leave the cabin when a mother-daughter conflict breaks out? The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Hope Logan may leave Brooke Logan's home. Fans of B&B will remember that despite pressure from Ridge Forrester, Brooke refused to exclude Hope. That was a major factor in Ridge and Brooke's relationship disintegrating, since he believed she ought to oppose her daughter. Brooke won't have much sympathy during the week of March 24th to 28th, even though she wasn't hoping Hope would lose her job or have her line cut. Brooke won't be empathetic because Hope won't accept responsibility for her part in the Forrester chaos. Brooke refuses to console Hope and give her the information she desires, even when Hope and Carter Walton's relationship ends. Instead, Brooke will show us some rough love, which will enrage Hope. When it appears like Brooke is supporting Steffi and the Forresters above her own family, Hope will be horrified. Hope feels that Brooke ought to be on her side, but she won't receive the help she needs. Could this be sufficient to alter Hope's living situation, given the impending dramatic confrontation between Brooke and Hope? Brooke might still be reluctant to fire Hope because doing so would also require firing Beth Spencer. But since Beth will feel so betrayed, Hope might decide it's time to go away and pack up Beth. Given the situation, it's simple to picture Hope declaring that she is no longer able to reside on Brooke's land. If Hope moves out, that information might make it easier for Brooke and Ridge to get back together. Would Ridge be able to reclaim his ex now that Brooke is no longer the CEO and Hope might be living somewhere else? We all know how erratic Ridge's heart can be, but he is currently dedicated to Taylor Hayes. Ridge might be persuaded to return to Brooke's house and resume their relationship. Seeing Brooke turn against Hope might make a difference, particularly if Hope leaves as Ridge has always desired. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope will need to update her life and make some predictions about what will happen in her next chapter. Hope moves off Brooke's property as mother-daughter feud erupts? The latest spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Hope Logan may make a dramatic decision to leave Brooke Logan's property. This development could mark a turning point in their mother-daughter relationship, setting the stage for a major rift that could have ripple effects throughout their lives. Brooke's loyalty tested, the fallout of Hope's choices. Fans of The Bold and the Beautiful will remember that Brooke previously refused to kick Hope out, despite Ridge Forrester's insistence. This stance played a crucial role in the breakdown of Brooke and Ridge's relationship, as Ridge felt she should have been firmer with her daughter. While Brooke wasn't actively hoping for Hope's downfall at Forrester Creations, she also wasn't in a position to shield her from the consequences of her actions. Now, with the week of March 24th to 28th approaching, Brooke's patience is running thin. She begins to lose her sympathy for Hope, particularly because Hope refuses to acknowledge any responsibility for the upheaval at Forrester Creations. Brooke's stance might come as a shock to Hope, who has always assumed her mother would be in her corner no matter what. However, Brooke is not inclined to coddle her daughter this time. Hope's heartbreak, no comfort from Brooke. After Hope's relationship with Carter Walton crumbles, she turns to Brooke for support, expecting a shoulder to cry on. However, instead of comfort, Brooke delivers some hard-hitting truth. She doesn't sugarcoat her opinions and makes it clear that Hope played a part in her own misfortune. Hope is stunned and furious when she realizes that Brooke seems to be siding with Steffi and the Forresters rather than standing by her. The mother-daughter bond that once seemed unshakable is now under serious strain. For Hope, Brooke's refusal to take her side feels like the ultimate betrayal. Hope's next move, leaving the cabin? As tensions reach a boiling point, Hope may decide that she can no longer stay on Brooke's property. Even though Brooke isn't likely to throw Hope and her daughter, Beth Spencer, out, Hope might come to the conclusion that it's time for her to leave on her own terms. The emotional turmoil of feeling unsupported by her mother could push Hope to make a major change in her living situation. It's easy to imagine her packing her bags and announcing that she can't stay in the cabin any longer. This decision could signify a fresh start for Hope, but it could also deepen the divide between her and Brooke. Brooke and Ridge, a door reopens? If Hope does move out, it could remove a significant obstacle standing in the way of a Brooke and Ridge reunion. Ridge has been committed to Taylor Hayes, but longtime viewers know that his heart is often torn between the two women. If Hope is no longer living on Brooke's property, Ridge might see this as an opportunity to pick up where he left off with Brooke. The drama surrounding Hope's departure could lead Ridge to reconsider his choices. Watching Brooke distance herself from Hope and align more with Steffi and the Forresters could reignite Ridge's attraction to her. The question remains, will Brooke welcome Ridge back into her life, or is she ready to move forward without him? What's next for Hope? As Hope embarks on this new chapter, she must decide where she and Beth will go. Will she stay close to her family, or will she seek independence far away from the Logan estate? Additionally, will her fallout with Brooke push her closer to Thomas Forrester, who has always harbored deep feelings for her? Hope's decision to leave could signal a new era for her character, one where she seeks to carve out her own destiny without relying on her mother's influence. However, cutting ties with Brooke might prove more difficult than she expects. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Hope's next steps will be filled with emotional challenges and unforeseen obstacles. A mother-daughter rift that could change everything. The relationship between Brooke and Hope has been a cornerstone of the show for years. Their latest falling out raises serious questions about whether their bond can ever be fully repaired. Brooke's tough love may be her way of trying to push Hope toward growth, but Hope sees it as abandonment. This mother-daughter feud could impact the entire Logan and Forrester family dynamic, forcing other characters to pick sides. Will Liam Spencer get involved in Hope's defense, or will he also see some truth in Brooke's perspective? Could this be the moment that drives Hope to make drastic changes in both her personal and professional life? Final thoughts, a turning point for Hope and Brooke. As March 24th to 28th approaches, The Bold and the Beautiful is gearing up for an emotional roller coaster. Hope's choice to leave Brooke's property could mark the beginning of a new journey for her, one that is fraught with uncertainty and emotional turmoil. Meanwhile, Brooke must wrestle with the consequences of taking a hard stance against her own daughter. Whether this conflict will be resolved quickly or drag on for weeks remains to be seen. One thing is certain, The Bold and the Beautiful continues to deliver high-stakes drama that keeps fans eagerly anticipating the next twist.